everyone, it's DaBeardedXeno. This is going to be Alien Isolation Speculation number 8. It's going to be a little bit of a longer episode because I haven't done one in 2 weeks. Sorry about that, just couldn't really get anything together. I had stuff going on and missed my deadlines. Didn't feel like throwing up one off of a day or something like that. So, here we go. Triumphant return of Alien Isolation Speculation. I'm going to admit, last week I was too busy playing Titanfall. That was my bad. I completely apologize for that. Why is the... Are you seeing that? What the fuck? I'm alone. And the camera's like by... Is it... It's like tracking my head. That's weird. Another thing had head tracking. Anyways, this week's question... What? What? What do you want? He's nudging my arm. What do you... Oh, okay. This week's question. What would be the best way for the alien to die? Should they do something completely original? Or should they pay homage to the way that it's always went out in the past? You know, usually an airlock. Or maybe a power loader battle. The power loader battle. There we go. Or, you know, nuke it from orbit, because, you know, that's the only way to be sure. But yeah, what do you think? What do you think is the best way for them to send the alien out? Now, I want to talk about the game in general, and another game too, called Outlast, which is pretty much... Connor. Don't you jump up there and mess up my camera. Come here. It's my little Jonesy replica here. This is the second episode you've crashed, so hope you feel happy. Anyways, Outlast is pretty much Alien Isolation, but with crazy people in a mental institution. There's some supernatural elements and stuff down there too. I haven't beat it yet. I'm working on it right now, but... Yeah, if you follow me on Twitter, you see that I've been playing it today, and you also know that I finally got this bad boy, and that's where I'm playing it at. I'm playing it on PS4. And I've got to say, the kind of game that Outlast and Alien Isolation are, where you can't fight back, your only option is to run, to hide, to survive. At first... it doesn't sound that appealing. It's like, oh, that's just going to be boring. It's just going to be the same thing over and over and over. It's going to be repetitive. It's not going to be fun. And it just doesn't sound fun at all. But once you're playing it, once you get into the game, and you get that thrill of hiding and escaping, there's just nothing like it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I prefer, you know, the ACM pew pew, blow a billion Xenos up. It's awesome. You're ruining this video. You know that. I'm gonna hide him there. But yeah, fuck you. You're making me lose my train of thought, and I'm pretty sure everybody's watching this is laughing their ass off. This is the first one back in 2 weeks. You realize how important this is? No, you don't, because you're a cat. But what I'm getting at is, if you have any worries about it being entertaining, drop those worries right now. If it's half as good as Outlast is, it's going to be a damn fine game. Outlast is just the tension that they have, the atmosphere they have, and just like the mechanics work so well. And, you know, all you have is a camera, and you can switch it to night vision, but to switch to night vision you use up your batteries, and you can collect batteries, and they're your resource, you know? Now in Alien Isolation you're going to have the torch and you're going to have the motion tracker. So it's a similar setup there. You only have tools to survive, no weapons. And I think there are going to be weapons in Alien Isolation, but they're not going to be that rampant. You know, maybe it's just like a one-use machete or something. Who knows? But the core gameplay of hiding and running, that's going to be good. From the visuals that we've seen, it pretty much looks like a ripoff of Outlast, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. It looks really, really good. Especially since I went, you know, hands-on with Outlast. I played it about 2 weeks ago on Evil Omega's PS4, but I just couldn't get into it because I can't get into games when other people are around. Like a single-player game, I can't. The story, I don't pay attention to. I don't really process what's going on, just because I focus on socializing with the other people, and I don't really get engrossed into the world. And that's what I like to do with games. You know, I like to get lost inside the world that they're presenting me. And I just can't do it with other people around because I focus on the other people because it's rude not to. It's like, oh, there's real people here. I should be talking to them and not focusing on the game. But if you can multitask, awesome. I can't. It's one thing or the other. Multiplayer, that's different because, you know, it's social experience. But single player, I cannot focus on the story and talk to people at the same time. So I don't like doing Xbox Live Chat when I'm playing a single player game because I can't focus. But yeah, it is going to be so tense. Like I said, I've screamed so much playing Outlast. I screamed when we were playing it. It was me, Evil Omega, and Mastercard. We played it. Right, just sitting in a group, laughing our asses off, all of us screaming and jumping. But when I'm playing it by myself, I'm playing it more risky because when I was playing it with them, I was just running around. I didn't give a shit. Like, okay, doesn't matter if I die or not. Who cares? It's not my save file. And then, now that I'm playing it, I'm playing more cautiously. I'm using my batteries a lot more in reserve. And it just feels tense. It feels isolated. And it just feels good. It's a good horror game. And that's what Alien Isolation needs to be, first and foremost, is a good horror game. I could care less how well they execute the... Well, not care... You know what I mean. It's a secondary concern for how much they nailed the alien stuff. Like, they can change the design of the alien, I don't care. They can get the canon wrong, I don't care. So long as it's a good game, first and foremost, the alien stuff is just a bonus. Now, granted, you know, I am a huge Alien fan. That's why I'm buying the game in the first place. So, if the game itself sucks, then I will still hinge on the alien stuff. And that's why I like the game, just because it's aliens. But, first and foremost, it needs to be a good horror game. And I think the formula that they have is going to be awesome. So like I said, I've been playing Outlast all day, and I love it. I really love it, and I can't wait to try Alien Isolation. I don't know if I want to get on Xbox One or PS4 now. Yep, fuck it, both. I got ACM for both, twice. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video, and whenever they patch out the HDCP, I'll be doing videos for this. Really, I went 10 minutes almost with no phone ringing, and right at the end, fuck you. That's gonna be it. Don't forget the question was, how do you think the alien should die? I apologize for the phone.